100 years that the fight has been going on between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka over the Cauvery river waters. What is a solution? Just explain to our viewers and listeners.
Madam, the Cauvery issue is a very serious and a sensitive issue for the two states. Unfortunately, over the last few decades, certain political parties and most politicians on either sides have also used it to whip up passions on both states, and as a result, many a times the political maturity needed to solve this issue has generally been missing. Over the last almost a century, because this is such a long standing issue, there have been so many agreements made, some honored, some not honored, then some agreements during the British era, some that were revisited later after independence, then the Supreme Court order, then Prime Minister Modi comes to power, then makes institutes the tribunal, then again revisits the Supreme Court order, and an additional allocation to Karnataka is made, because in the original order it was, the Supreme Court also felt that the Karnataka share was not legitimately given. So now there are 2-3 interests here. Bengaluru as a city primarily depends on drinking water from the Cauvery. And then there is the competing rights in Tamil Nadu, that is primarily agricultural water.
Delta.
The Cauvery basin where, they grow paddy and the Kuruvai crops and all of that. So sometimes it is the competing rights of drinking water versus water for agricultural purpose. Then there is this whole issue of distress sharing. When the rains are in abundance, there is no issue. The issue comes up only in the drought years, because there is no clearly defined distress formula till today. And it is also difficult to clearly define a distress formula, because it's an ecological issue. So you cannot say that, in black and white, that this is how it must be. Okay. Because, some years the rainfall may be less, some years the rainfall may be low. But more or less there is now some clarity in terms of an administrative mechanism.
But unless the political leadership don't come on the same page, it's not going to get resolved. Is that it?
One, I would agree that is one part of the solution. The other part of the solution is the Cauvery basin in Karnataka, where we also receive a lot of rainfall, whether it is in the Malnad, whether it is in Chikmagalur, whether it is in Kodagu, all of these areas, and also the whole cropping pattern in Mandya and Tamil Nadu. Because we are mostly growing paddy and sugarcane, which are both heavy water consuming crops. Yeah. And Bengaluru is growing, right? And we are also, seeing a water crisis, unprecedented water crisis in Bengaluru today. It's again primarily because the water that we get from Cauvery is pretty much at the same levels, while the demand of the borewells has increased. The load on the borewells have increased. So keeping this in mind, an ecological solution is what is needed than a political solution. So we need to, with great political maturity, try to convince our farmers on both sides, in Tamil Nadu as well as Karnataka, to perhaps review our cropping patterns and move towards more water efficient crops.
Click here to watch the full episode.